Hi there, my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video, and today we shall take a look at the set 75979 Hedwig, which does contain 630 pieces, one minifigure which is unique to this set, and this did originally retail for £35, $40 and €40, and this set honestly was a massive surprise. I never used to be into like micro scale or big scale things, but then as I've got older, I've started to enjoy them more, and this set was way better because the thing is, I just weren't sure about the scale. It was really big, it was quite, I don't know, just quite big, a bit of an awkward shape, hard to fit. I haven't even tried to fit in it anywhere yet, but still, this set honestly was a great surprise. I knew it would be good, but it wasn't. It was way better than I thought. Like, it's just such a clever build, and it looks so good. Like, the owl element of it, it looks great. Like, it looks really accurate to what we see on screen, which honestly is really exciting. Then we get the envelope, though it would have been good to get that in Harry's hand as well, so you could have like seen the clear connection. But yeah, that is really awesome. So starting off with the stamp, you can see it says Hedwig here, which honestly I think that looks really cool. Like that, I really like them. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this before the minifigure this time round. But there you can see that where it says Hedwig, which that is a really nice sticker, a bit rough around the edges, but hey, that does happen. And then you can see that we have this really smooth looking base. Like, I like the look of the base, it's quite smooth and nicely done. You can see the wings there, and we have the Gryffindors, the yellow and the red in translucent colors, which is really nice, quite cool to get the see-through thing. I always like when the see-through, like the light goes through it, it just gives it quite a cool look. And then you can see like the underneath, which is pretty cool. And then you have this at an angle, which that honestly, I kept popping out, and then I realized I actually had to pop it in place properly. But yeah, that I thought was a really good feature. Like, genuinely, that was quite a smart build. Like, I was like, wow, that's really cool. You can see that we have some technique, and then we have these like little poles, which I believe it's what his feet would go on, which it doesn't have feet. I just noticed. Oh, actually, no, it does have feet. The feet are up here, which then moving up, you can see that we have the letter from Harry Potter, but the little 2x2 tile, which honestly is really cool. And that is practically what it would be. That's not the one, but that is the size that it would be, which that I think is really cool. I really like the look of that. We have like the Hogwarts little insignia here on the envelope, which is really cool. That is it. I did it a little bit crooked. The color again is so off. I don't get what is happening. Like, why is that happening? I really don't get it. And then here we have the feet, which these are so small. You can see that we have them two here, and we have the teeth pieces, which is really cool. And then moving up, you can see that we have the wing here, which that wing, honestly, just look at all of the detail there. That is incredible. The detail is quite fiddly to get it all right, but when you have it all perfectly like it is, which I hope it is, it looks so good. Just some more of them up there with all the ruffled feathers. And it goes all the way down the back here, and then you got that, which grey. I think that works because there is a bit of grey on Hedwig. So the way that that is done, it's just magnificent. Then you can see that we have this part of the wing as well, which honestly, I just think that looks really good. You have that element there, which honestly, these wings are just incredible. You can see that we have the wing tips here, which as well look really good. Those are a bit hard to get straightened up, but still that works really fine. Then you have that part on the side, which I really just like the way that they've really tried to like smooth and sand down all like the areas that could potentially have been rough. Like even here, you've got this just really nice just shapes and dimensions in here, which shows you all the love and attentions that have been put into that. You can see that there, and even down here you can't really see too many gaps. Like, it's done really well. Yeah, there's a couple here, but still it's not too bad. Then you can see that we have that for the Hedwig, like his actual head underneath, which the head as well looks so good. You can see we have the reversed rounded 2x2 tile there with the eyes printed on, and that is so good. You got the little beak here, and yeah, the head honestly is incredible. It was such a weird build. Like, I don't have the photos now, but I was taking photos as I was building it because I was like, wow, it was one of the weirdest builds. But I looked at it and I was like, how on earth is this gonna turn into Hedwig? And it does. It turns absolutely really well into Hedwig. So that is what that looks like. Then you can see that we have the towel down here as well, which this honestly just looks so nice. Just look at that. It just looks so well done. And then you can have all the little towel feathers at the end, which are meant to be popped out a bit, which honestly, that is really cool. So you can sort of position it how you want it. I generally just keep it how the instructions says, because that's how I do things, as I've said before. But yeah, then on the side, you can see it looks a bit more blocky, but seriously though, it's great. Like, you can't knock it for what they've done. It is amazing. And yes, there's a bit of technique, but hey, it's done really well. And one of the best features is that if you get the little switch from the back, the little cork, and move it, you can simply just do that with the wings. Just look how great that looks. Seriously, it just looks so organic, I guess, is the best term for it. Just how it is doing it just looks so natural. The way the wings rise, like just the way they rise and go out and in, it's just so perfect. And then the tips of the wings, it is honestly just absolutely magnificent. You can go the other way if you want, but it doesn't really change anything. But yeah, this is such a magnificent set, honestly. It is just outstanding, and I really just love the way that this is going. And you can see there in the corner just how this feature works. It just works so well. Honestly, that is incredible. Like, I really like this. And then moving on, you can see that we have this little stand right here. Well, not... Which then you can see that we have this little stand for the minifigure, which if we just put that there, you can see how it looks, which that I think is great. And that is how I'm going to display it. It takes up less space, and I think it looks great. And you can still move the feature, which is just great. And honestly, that is such a good feature. It was a bit of a nightmare getting it to work smoothly as this, but if you do it perfectly fine, you will get there eventually. Maybe a bit of fiddling and mucking around to get it perfect, but that is what it looks like. Wow, that honestly is incredible. Which here you can then see the little display, which honestly, that I think is incredible. It's great that you get Hedwig as well with his wings. That'd be great to get a third form where he's sort of like laying down on his front, sort of how he's on the stand, like, but it's quite a tricky angle to get, but still, this one is honestly amazing. Originally, I was worried, because this is sort of, when I was like, oh, will I get every Harry Potter set from 18 onwards, and then, like, I sort of did, but then when this one, I was like, oh, but, will it be good? Will it have an exclusive figure? And then I was a bit worried if the set didn't turn out well, but this is honestly just an incredible set, like, it really is. You can see we have Hedwig here, and Harry, which this minifigure is incredible. Look at that minifigure. I think it is really good. Just seriously, the figure detailing is so good on that one. I really love the scarf element that you get there on it. Also, not element, the print. And the gloves. It's really good that they've just given something really different. There, his happy expression and his worried expression. Wow. So, yeah, this is really good. The stand as well is really nice. You've got a 2x2 in the brown colour, then 2x2 on the gold ingots, and for the jumper studs, which are 2x2s, which are really cool. And there you can see Hedwig, which is really nice too. So, yeah, that is the minifigure for this set, which is really incredible. Now let's go to my final thoughts on this set. So there we have it. I hope you did enjoy this review. And yeah, this set, honestly, I think is incredible. Like, this is honestly such a great set. Just the more I think of the feature, the more I like it. And then also you can see down there if you wanted to see another side of that, which honestly is pretty cool. But yeah, this is actually just such a fantastic set. Like, it is done perfectly. Like, seriously, I'm so happy and like thankful that I could have got, like, I've got this set. It's honestly one of the biggest Lego surprises, I think. The more I think about it, the more that word, just surprise, comes into my head. But it is magnificent. The way that the wings just flap, just so naturally, as if it was a real arm, I think is great. And to me, it looks really good, considering that what this is lots of technique and it's lots of plastic, as I don't like to call it. But the fact that they've made this set, just how I think it's just perfect. But there's nothing else to say. It's just perfectly done. And yeah, I would recommend this if anyone, even if you're not a Harry Potter fan. Like, do you like owls? You could take that off. Yeah, you could take that off. Yeah, that's great. If you don't like Harry Potter and you really don't want to see Harry Potter, there you go. Great owl set, you know. It is just absolutely incredible. And the minifigure is really good too. So this set I could not recommend more. And yeah, I just think it's great. So thank you all for watching this video. And until tomorrow's video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.